How to turn a recession into an opportunity for financial prosperity. How to use the 2023 recession to build wealth.
History says that more millionaires are made in recession. Smart investor believes a bad news is an investor's best friend. This suggests that when there is negative news in the market or economy, it can create buying opportunities for investors to purchase assets at a lower price.
What is a recession?
A recession is a period of economic decline, characterized by a significant decrease in economic activity, such as a decline in gross domestic product (GDP), employment, industrial production, and trade. Typically, a recession occurs when there is a contraction in the economy for 2 or more consecutive quarters. Although the National Bureau of Economic Research (NBR) in the United States officially declares recessions based on various factors, including employment and income levels.
Why a recession occurs?
A recession occurs when there is a significant and widespread decline in economic activity over a period of time.
Recessions can be caused by a variety of factors, including
tight monetary policy.
When the central bank raises interest rates to control inflation, it can lead to a slowdown in economic activity and a recession.
Financial crisis.
A crisis in the financial system, such as a stock market crash, housing market collapse, or banking system failure, can trigger a recession.
Decline in consumer or business confidence.
If consumers or businesses lose confidence in the economy or their own financial situation, they may cut back on spending, leading to a decrease in economic activity.
Government policies.
Changes in government policies, such as tax increases or spending cuts, can affect the economy and potentially lead to a recession.
External shocks.
Natural disasters, geopolitical tensions, or global economic events, such as the COVID-19 pandemic, can cause a significant decline in economic activity and trigger a recession.
It's important to note that recessions are a natural part of the economic cycle and can lead to long-term growth and development in the economy.
Governments and central banks often implement policies and measures to help mitigate the negative effects of recessions, such as fiscal stimulus programs, monetary policy, and support for businesses and individuals. Are recessions a regular occurrence?
Recessions are a natural part of the business cycle, which is the recurring pattern of economic expansion and contraction. While the frequency and severity of recessions vary, they do occur regularly in modern economies. In the United States, for example, there have been 33 recessions since 1854, with an average of 1 recession every 6 years. The most recent recession occurred in 2020, triggered by the COVID-19 pandemic.
The impact of a recession.
A recession can have a significant impact on individuals, businesses, and the overall economy.
Some of the common impacts of a recession include
job losses.
During a recession, businesses may struggle and may need to cut jobs to reduce costs. This can lead to high unemployment rates and financial hardships for individuals and families.
Decrease in consumer spending.
When people are worried about their financial situation or job security, they may cut back on spending. This can have a ripple effect on the economy, as decreased spending can lead to decreased sales for businesses and reduced economic activity.
Business closures.
During a recession, some businesses may struggle to survive, leading to closures and bankruptcies.
Stock market decline.
Recessions can lead to declines in the stock market, which can affect investors and retirement savings.
Reduced government revenue.
During a recession, the government may collect less tax revenue due to decreased economic activity and higher unemployment. This can lead to budget cuts and reduced public services.
Slower economic growth.
Recessions can lead to a decrease in economic growth, as businesses and individuals may be less willing or able to invest in new projects or initiatives.
It's important to note that the impacts of a recession can vary depending on the severity and duration of the downturn, as well as the government policies and responses to the recession.
How to take the advantage of recession. While a recession can be a challenging time for many individuals and businesses, there are several ways to take advantage of the economic conditions and potentially build wealth. Here are a few strategies to consider.
Invest in undervalued assets.
During a recession, many stocks and assets may become undervalued. This means that their current market price is lower than their intrinsic value, making them potentially attractive investments.
Keep an eye out for companies that are still performing well but have experienced a dip in stock price due to market conditions. Investing in undervalued assets during a recession can be a smart long-term strategy for building wealth.
By buying low, you position yourself to benefit from any potential rebound in the market when the economy eventually recovers. Here are some tips for making smart investments during a recession for stock market.
Invest in quality companies.
When the economy is struggling, it is important to invest in companies that have a strong track record of weathering economic downturns. Look for companies that have a solid balance sheet, a history of consistent earnings growth, and a competitive advantage in their industry.
Focus on long-term investing.
During a recession, it is important to take a long-term view of your investments. Avoid making short-term trades or trying to time the market. Instead, focus on investing in quality companies that have the potential to grow and generate value over the long term.
Diversify your portfolio.
A diversified portfolio can help to mitigate risk during a recession. Consider investing in a mix of stocks, bonds, and other assets that are spread across different industries and geographies.
Look for undervalued assets.
During a recession, some assets may become undervalued as investors panic and sell off their holdings. Look for opportunities to invest in assets that are trading at a discount to their intrinsic value. This could include stocks, bonds, real estate, or other types of assets.
Consider defensive sectors.
During a recession, some sectors of the economy may hold up better than others. Consider investing in defensive sectors such as healthcare, utilities, and consumer staples, which tend to be less sensitive to economic fluctuations.
Pay attention to dividends.
Dividend-paying stocks can provide a steady source of income during a recession. Look for companies that have a strong history of paying dividends and have the ability to maintain or even increase their dividend payments during tough economic conditions.
Stay disciplined.
Finally, it is important to stay disciplined when investing during a recession. Stick to your investment plan. Avoid making emotional decisions. And be prepared to weather short-term volatility in order to achieve long-term gains. By investing smartly and staying disciplined, you can make the most of the opportunities presented by a recession.
Invest in real estate.
Real estate is another asset that can present opportunities during a recession. During a recession, the real estate market often experiences a dip in prices, making it a potentially attractive time to invest. Investing in real estate can provide long-term stability and appreciation, as well as potential rental income. There are several ways to invest in real estate, including purchasing physical properties, investing in real estate investment trusts REITs, or crowdfunding platforms. Each option has its own pros and cons, so it's important to do your research and choose the option that's right for you.
Consider starting a business.
During a recession, many people find themselves out of work or underemployed. While this can be a challenging time, it can also present opportunities for those who are willing to take a risk and start their own business. Starting a business during a recession can be a smart move for several reasons. For one, many costs associated with starting a business, such as rent and labor, may be lower due to the economic conditions. Additionally, starting a business during a recession can help position you to benefit from any potential economic recovery in the future.
Look for high-yield savings accounts.
While interest rates may be low during a recession, there are still opportunities to earn a decent return on your money. One option is to look for high-yield savings accounts that offer competitive interest rates. While these accounts may not provide significant returns, they can be a smart place to park your money in the short term, while you wait for better investment opportunities to emerge.
Take advantage of tax benefits.
During a recession, governments may implement tax benefits or incentives to help stimulate the economy. These benefits can include tax credits, deductions, and other incentives for businesses and individuals. By taking advantage of these tax benefits, you can reduce your tax burden and potentially put more money back in your pocket. Be sure to consult with a tax professional to ensure that you're taking advantage of all available tax benefits.
Stay diversified.
During a recession, it's more important than ever to stay diversified in your investments. Diversification means spreading your investments across different industries and asset classes. This helps to minimize risk and ensure that your portfolio is not overly reliant on any one investment. One way to diversify your investments is to consider investing in exchange-traded funds ETFs, or mutual funds. These investments offer exposure to a range of stocks or other assets, providing instant diversification for your portfolio.
Be patient.
Finally, it's important to remember that building wealth during a recession is a long-term strategy. It's unlikely that you'll see significant returns immediately. However, if you stay patient and stick to your investment plan, you may see significant benefits in the long run. It's also important to keep your emotions in check. During a recession, it's easy to feel anxious or worried about your investments.
However, it's important to remember that the market will eventually recover.
This is a brand new channel. If you find any values from this video, please subscribe and like.
Your support will help us to stay motivated and keep this channel running. We are committed to providing you the best possible service.